You find that a logical place.
Top of 22. Yeah, that's good.
Couple of things you're doing well. You're standing tall. I appreciate that. That is an achievement in and of itself, by the way. Many of us, including yours truly, have struggled with that, to really stand tall. I mean, at times you can be a bit taller, but generally speaking, you're pretty tall. It's nice, okay? I also, another positive, I see you trying to change the shape, do some phrasing. Am I imagining that? Or
I'm trying.
Okay, good. Sometimes you're reaching more than you need to. So if you keep it small, you don't really have to reach. And you're doing kind of a funny little thing with your hand. So we're kind of doing like this C type.
Okay.
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 And again, like everything else in here, we're not saying you can't ever do that, but you need to be aware you're doing it, and you need to be aware of the fact that it might not be producing what you want it to produce. Okay? So be careful of that whole deal. Generally, I just felt like we were away from the body more than we need to, and I thought it was a little bigger than it needed to be.
Okay.
Top of 8 dies down to almost nothing. The gesture could get, well, let me make sure I'm right there. Yeah, that dies down to almost nothing, top of 8. The gesture could be much smaller there.
Okay.
Most all of music is all about movement towards tension and then movement towards release of tension. Tension, release of tension. Okay, we think that that's actually what causes the aesthetic response. Okay, this is for all conductors. That we think that the whole tension versus non-tension is actually what causes us to have the emotional rate. Now, obviously, spiritually speaking, we would say there's this other thing spiritually. Okay, and yes, I'm acknowledging that, but I'm saying just within the realm of what all humans experience with music, it's tension to release. Okay, and so within that context, if you go back to top of 7, that should be a pretty big moment. I would say top of 7 might be the climax of the piece. I wonder where that fits in terms of golden mean.
I think it's the bottom of 10. Born to Eternal Life.
All right,
Yeah.
could be.
I think maybe it's an 8 going to 9.
Oh, that's true. Bottom of 10. That's a good argument for that. But that's kind of the closing. It's kind of the closing too.
Yeah.
So in measure 36, top of 7, oh, big gesture there, a bigger gesture there would be helpful, and then you can die way down on top of that. And then one other thing, I'm gonna let you start right there.
Okay.
Your opinion is wrong.
Bottom of 8.
That middle 8 is powerful.
It's piano.
It's up.
Oh, bottom of 8. Bottom of 8.
Wow,
You
wow,
just totally ignored the piano. Totally.
Yeah, let them soar.
Yeah, I mean, you got a crescendo in 48. You got a molto retard in measure 51. And you did not, it was like you were just waiting. The look on your face was like, well, I'm just waiting for this to pass. This too shall pass.
I was solid at it.
Go back to 29.
I didn't want to step on it.
Top of 6, measure 29. That's not a good place. Bottom of 5, square 4.
Bottom of 5, square 4. Okay.
Yeah.
You see where we are? Okay.
I was just checking.
Every once in a while, if they don't know the words, it helps. That's the only time. It does no good. They're watching your mouth instead of your gesture. It does, and plus, a lot of times your gesture is not quick enough. It does no good. I've never seen any conducting teacher that I've worked with personally suggest that we move our mouths with the music. I've just never seen that done. But if you're trying to get them to memorize, yes, it can be helpful. If they're singing from memory and you're trying to get them to remember a cue, that can be helpful. That's the only time I can think of you'd ever want to do that. Now, does your face match the text? Yes. The emotion of the text. Right now, there's no emotion on your face. There's words, but there's no emotion. Okay, go ahead.
Same place.